Hey everyone, welcome to 99 Rockhounding. My name is Thomas, and today we are rockhounding everybody's dream spot. Imagine if a creek bed didn't have any water in it. That's my stuff. Don't worry about that. It's not litter. Yep, it's pretty much bone dry. So yeah, just about every rockhounder's dream is to hunt a river without any water in it. And yeah, I guess there are good things that come out of being in a drought. Let's see if you can spot it. Might be kind of hard with the lighting. Right there. Now obviously I'm going to treat this with the citric acid that Taylor mentioned in his video. That's a nice nodule though. Let's hope we find more. So I found that last one about here. And just ahead of it, there's this little tiny guy. With some nice banding in there. The rooster's happy for me. All right. So right there was where I found that last one. Right there is another really nice one. Up here is another fairly small chip. I feel like I shouldn't quit recording because I feel like I'm going to spot one right away again. Let's see. That rock looks interesting, but I don't think it's anything. Well, that one could be something. I'll have to get that one cleaned off a little bit. Let me finish looking this area and I'll get a better video of it. A little bit cleaner, and then citric acid, obviously. Well, the jury's still out on this one. It's weird because it's kind of glowy, it's waxy. Then there's also more opaque parts, so. The bath that this one's gonna get should settle that. Well, I picked this one up thinking it was just a piece of quartz, and then I got the rest of it and realized, no, it's a nice pale agate, which I always like to find. Hard to miss this one. Ooh, that one's got some pretty bands on it already. All right. Wow, look at that. Look at that beautiful limonite staining. That color. That's so cool. And right here, we have a gastropod, but it's not a fossil. I see glowing and waxy. Let me spray it off. This one's pretty river burned too, like the rest of them, but that, I think, is a really nice nodule. I know that'll clean off. I like how even on the dirty side, you can still see it glowing. All right, this one's really, really obvious, at least to me. Let you guys look for it. Yep, that's right. This one right here. Yeah, nice little tiny chip. Oh, I almost missed this one. That was close. Wouldn't want a nice one like that to get away. All right, just kidding. This is the one I stopped for. Look at that, those bands already. How mad would you guys have been if I had just completely passed that one by? Look at that, that is absolutely gorgeous. Almost has shadow band there. That's just awesome. Productive day so far. I haven't even been out a half hour yet. You'll have to pretend that there's rushing water. I keep telling myself that I'm only gonna film the big ones, but all the ones that I keep finding are pretty nice. Let me hit that one with a little spritz. I don't see much for banding on there. It's still pretty though. That one might be a good one to hit with the tile saw. Oh, maybe not. I see a window. Correction, this one's going to be a good one to soak in citric acid. Look at this beautiful guy that I just found. All right, I spotted something in here. I think I beat you, Taylor. Oh my gosh. That is probably the best one I've ever found. Oh my word. Wow. Look at the banding on that. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to get this cleaned off. That is unreal. So I thought I'd be nice and not make you wait till the very end to see this one all clean. If you want to stick around to the end, I'm going to be showing off the rest of them though. So, all right, here it is. Isn't that just amazing? I love how the banding just goes all the way through that midsection there. This is definitely the best one that I've ever found. I'm so glad I recorded it and was able to share it with you guys. I almost didn't. When I first spotted it, I didn't really think it was going to be anything. So I kind of went back and forth trying to decide if I wanted to record it or not, and decided what the heck I would. I'm very glad I did. All right, let's get back to the hunt. All right, you're probably like, how can anything top that last one you just found? And you're right, it can't. It definitely can't, especially if it's not even an agate. That's the reason I picked it up though, is because of those lines. I thought for sure they were going to be bands. What a disappointing day. This is why I always use a scoop when I'm hunting in the water, or a grabber. I really don't like to reach in with my hands if I can avoid it. I just do not like bugs. I don't know if you can tell. You guys should help me come up with a name for my scoop. Can't be Scoopy, because obviously that's Taylor's, but it's just an old beat up ice fishing skimmer for getting the water out of your hole. It works well though. Well, I just picked this one up and it's kind of shaped like a nodule. It's got some pitting around it on the surface. It almost looks like it has some banding here. This might be a good one to try to cut open. All right. Maybe not as big as the last one, but it's still nice. Still happy to find it. And I think I might have spotted another one just a little bit up ahead. No, but that wasn't the one I was looking at. I lost it. Ah, right here. Did I already pick this one up? I think I already picked this one up. He blends in really well. Fast little guy. So up first I have this one that I couldn't really decide whether it was an agate or not, and I got it all cleaned off and I still couldn't decide. So took it to the tile saw, and I don't think this one is an agate. If it is, it's just a mossy agate. This one definitely is an agate, and a really beautiful one too. I love that white color. That kind of almost looks like a caramel inside. So that one's really pretty. Then we have this one, which has some really beautiful bands on it. And just some lovely color. I love the yellow limonite stained side on this one. And then the regular unstained side. And I like this kind of red triangle that goes through the whole rock. It looks really pretty. So yeah, that was a really nice find. After that, we have this one that I thought was a really nice nodule, but it ended up having a little window on it. It shows some really beautiful lines and some awesome colors. I like how the white on the inside even has bands, and it's not just a quartz center. And there's a little bit of banding on what I call the back. Alright, after that we have this beautiful little chip here. It's got some nice lines in it. It's interesting because if it's at the wrong angle, the lines look kind of muddy and not very clear, but if you get it just right, you can really see how clear and beautiful those lines are. This one probably had some of the best banding out of any of them that I found. I mean, it's so fine. Even, it's hard to tell, but even up here, there's really fine white bands. So yeah, that one's just really beautiful. Here's another one that has just some incredible banding on it. So pretty. And I found this nice nodule and decided to cut it open, and I'm really glad I did. That is just so beautiful. The lines on that are just awesome. That's the thing about cutting. It could be like this or it could be a quartz ball and you'd have no idea until you cut it open. So I'm glad it was like this. And finally, here's this big one compared to this other big one that I found. I also almost didn't record that one, and I'm very glad I did. So yeah, a little bit smaller, but I think this one has slightly better banding. This one's got some interesting staining on it though. So they're both really incredible finds. And yeah, I found them, I can't believe I found both of these within a few months of each other. How crazy is that? Well, that was awesome. I just had such a great evening. It's so beautiful out right now. It's perfect temperature. There's absolutely no wind, which the last few days has just been pretty windy, so that's really nice that there's no wind out here. I'm still just in shock over that huge agate that I found. That's honestly one of the best that I think I've ever found. So I'm really, really happy that I was able to get that moment on camera. Like I said, I was so close to just scooping it up because I wasn't 100% sure what it was, but I'm like, yeah, I can always delete it if it's not. So really, really glad that I was able to capture that. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I hope you're not too jealous at everything that I found. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.